Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Weekend Show. Of course, this is where I discuss everything that has to do with entertainment on television every Saturday. How are you doing today? My name is Amaka Ubeche. Today, I have a wonderful guest with me in the studio, but we'll be going on a very short break. And when we come back, you get to know who our guest will be in the studio today.
Hello, Cynthia, it's me, Oga Titus. Hello? What do you mean by we speaking? It's Oga Titus. Don't you have my number again? Cynthia, I like Romifi in name, Cynthia. For 5 days from Enugu to Oka, you never reach. Cynthia. So what wrong? No problem. Cynthia, enjoy the 5K. Cynthia, enjoy the 5K.
Okay, that was Oga Titus with Cynthia. But okay, this is not who we're going to be having today. His name is not Oga Titus, but his name is none other but Chief Priest. He's a fast-rising urban artist right here in Anambra State. Chief Priest, thank you very much for being in the studio with me.
Yeah, thank you, Amaka.
Okay.
Glad I'm here.
Yeah, you look good. I love your shades.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I love your boots too.
Oh, God.
You want to outsmart me in my show? Okay. This is my show. Okay, so Chief Priest, thank you very much for joining me in the studio today. I want to get to know why Chief Priest is Chief Priest. What spurred the name Chief Priest? Because initially when they told me about you, I was like, I hope I'm not going to have Ayilala on my set. Okay, so please tell us what inspired the name Chief Priest.
Okay, the name Chief Priest was birthed because of my versatility in music. You know, it's like the chief priest of music. You know, when people hear the chief priest, they always ask me, where's your shrine?
Okay, yeah.
My shrine is my studio, you know, and I'm a very versatile artist. I can sing Afropop, hip-hop, high life, R&B, Makosa. Anyone.
Wow.
And deliver very well in it. So, and I also like to sing songs that have to do with societal values and, you know, feelings. So I tend to see myself as a messenger of good music, like the chief priest of music.
Okay, so you see yourself as Chief Priest, the Chief Priest of music.
Yeah.
I cannot help but to wonder what inspired you and how long you have been in the industry.
Well, I like to see my journey as a spiritual one. Yeah, because I always knew I could sing from a very young age, but the desire to pursue a career in music, it just came. Like, I just started writing songs, I listened to songs, and I just feel compelled to write. You know, from writing, I wrote more, and, you know, the more you write, the more you feel inclined towards that goal, you know, coupled with the fact that everybody in my family is in the choir except my dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
So it's a musical family then? It's a house filled with musicians?
For real.
Okay, because I was just about to ask how the acceptance was with your family. Like, how did they see you when you decided to delve into music? You know, this is a normal African parent, African home, and we're Nigerians. We know how it is. Everybody wants to go to school, earn a degree, and get a career. So, how was it?
Yeah, for real. It wasn't difficult because of my mom.
Okay.
But it's difficult because of my dad.
Wow.
This is Nigeria, let's face facts. True. Yeah. It's a few parents that would understand that the entertainment business is a serious business.
Of course.
Yeah, regardless of the fact that we want to make people dance and sing good music and stuff, it's a serious business.
So have you guys now settled your beef and your differences, your dad?
Like, nobody in my family would walk into my father's house with a dread. Well, I'm having a dread and I have conversations with my dad.
And he's watching you right now on live stream.
He's cool. He's heard my songs and he knows I'm good. You know, initially when he was having problems, he's not really had my songs. So he was like, okay, you're intelligent. Why don't you go and get a job? Leave these music stores, blah, 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 you know. But I knew I had something to offer.
Exactly.
And I didn't want that light to die off just because I wanted to satisfy my father's wishes.
Of course, and the light is shining bright like a diamond. Okay, so someone told me about you in camp. And yes, people who go to camp, NYSC, that's the National Youth Service Corps, are people who have been able to go through the university. And, you know, we're talking about how your dad was, you know, the acceptance was like. So what did you study in school, and how was it having to juggle between your musical career and education?
Yeah, I studied sociology. Wow. I actually wanted to study law, and I actually got law. But Nigeria, my country. I swear that I have my admission letter at home.
Wow.
My law admission letter. Because I like courses that have to do with the brain, the mind.
Okay.
That's why I like music, because it has to do with the mind.
Yeah.
You know, so law is something that has to do with the mind. You know, you have to be really smart to be a good lawyer. I got the admission. I sold all my jean trousers. I didn't sell it, actually. I dashed it out. I dashed out my jean trousers, and I bought plain trousers and packet shirts, preparing for the law life, just for me to go. And they told me that the faculty was filled up. I've never had that in my life. Like, how can you give somebody admission and you tell them that the faculty is filled up?
Wow.
Yeah, so my mom had to come. We went to the HOD's office, tried to understand what was wrong. Like, you give my son admission, and which one is that the faculty is filled up? Is it that the class is full or what? I don't understand. You know, it was a painful experience because I don't like to see my mom crying or
and she had to stress herself coming all the way down just to fix you up.
I was so pissed
in the department. Okay, it's very good that your musical journey is becoming something that everybody is coming to terms with. It's now a force that we have all recognized in Anambra State and in the East in general. You have a lot of songs out there. Can you tell me a bit about, because I know I'm going to be playing some of them for our viewers to watch so that they can enjoy what Chief Priest actually does. Like, there's a recent one, but you have to tell me about your project. What and what do you have on the pipeline currently?
Okay. Currently, I'm working on an EP.
Okay.
You know, it's a compilation of about 8 songs.
Okay.
Because I have lots of songs. So I don't want to just be piling them up, waiting for a perfect time. I believe every time is a perfect time.
And one has been produced already, which is Let Me Go.
Let You Go. I just dropped Let You Go. I
love Let You Go.
For real.
I love the story behind
Carolina.
No, I love Carolina. Carolina is a different vibe on its own. You understand? Carolina is about a love song. But you have to be the one to tell us everything that inspired what Carolina is. But Let Me Go has maybe we'll be taking Let Me Go. Yes, let's take Let Me Go. Then when we come back, you have to tell us what inspired Let Me Go. And then I'll also tell you what I understood by that song. So we will be coming right back. We'll be taking Let Me Go from one of Chief Priest's EP. That's his latest track. So just enjoy, and then when we come back, he's still here to tell us more about himself.
Loving is all I wanna do, but they find money. You go bad, you become my boo. Make we come the drink garri. I know fit explanation. What is life without money? I know fish out. I love you, baby. That's why I gotta let you go. That's why I gotta let you go. I love you, baby. That's why I gotta let you go. That's why I gotta let you go. Live and make it 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 go.
It's quite unfortunate he has to let her go. But then Chief Priest will be telling us what the message is behind Let Me Go. So Chief Priest, over to you now. That was Let Me Go by you. Just a short one. The video is not yet out, so. But tell us what Let Me Go was about.
Let You Go is a song that was inspired by love and pain.
Wow.
Yeah, because most young guys in 2020 find it
COVID-19
difficult. Yeah. Like love is expensive. You understand? That's the reality, and it's not a bad thing. You know, everybody just needs to work harder to be able to afford love. So many people end up marrying for money. So many people don't marry who they really love because of societal pressure and stuff like that. So personally, I've had to deal with my own share of pain of having to let some really beautiful girls go because you don't need to be distracted sometimes. Like, you just want to focus till you get to where you want to get to. And she might claim to love me, but if Wizkid comes, she would follow Wizkid and leave me. So I need to like work.
So Let Me Go is a realistic song, telling people what love is all about.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't want to let the person go, but you just have no choice but to let the person go.
For real.
Okay, so now we have Carolina.
Yeah.
Tell me about Carolina. That's the song making waves and banger.
Yeah.
Currently in Oka and Anambra State.
Yeah,
you just
true.
shot the video with a very beautiful vixen.
Yeah.
What was Carolina about, and what inspired that song?
I wrote Carolina during the COVID-19, when the COVID-19 pandemic was really getting on people's nerves, you know, the distance and stuff, the isolation. That was when the inspiration for Carolina came, because I realized so many loved people were torn apart by the distance, you know, different places.
Yeah.
You know, so I just felt like writing a song that would reassure people that, okay, if I had to choose, I still choose you. Baby, you sabi cure my craze.
Oh, wow.
And I want my kids to look like you. And all those lines, like, it's compelling lines, you know, like reassuring love. That's what Carolina is all about. Carolina is a classic song. I know it's a song that is going to last forever.
No, it's going to stand the test of time, knowing fully well that the message speaks a lot.
Yeah, it's a love song. And one girl challenged me. I was playing her some songs and she was like, can't you sing like this guy or that guy or that guy? I was like, yo, don't try me, I did single. You know, I got pissed and I wrote Carolina.
Okay, so she challenged you. Do you want to tell us who the person is, or you don't? You want to keep it a secret? Is she special?
She's just a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just a friend.
Okay, so knowing fully well that she's compared you to a lot of artists out there, I can't help but to wonder, because I wanted to know who you look up to in the industry, and who you have in mind to do a collaboration with. I'm just looking at you right now and I'm seeing Chief Priest, and I can't help but to wonder who will be best for a feature in your song. So who do you have in mind?
Yeah, I would love to work with every artist that is talented out there, you know, but I look up to Burna Boy a lot.
Wow, I love Burna Boy too.
And I look up to Flavor. Yeah, you know, every other artist is good, but these two people, if I have a vibe with them, it's going to be very spiritual.
Wow.
Yeah. It's going to be very spiritual.
And we're going spiritual right now. We have to take Carolina, and then when we come back, Chief Priest will be telling us about his challenges so far in the Nigerian music industry, and then he will do a freestyle. And before we go, something special is coming up, so just stay there. We'll be right back.
As you go like this way, yeah, you don't have pepper soup. Yeah, what is matter about all our world? Just go there.
Leave me alone!
And if I had to choose, I still choose you. Baby, you sabi cure my craze. No fit deny I cannot deny you, I cannot deny you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Carolina, yeah, 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 yeah. My darling, na, na, na. I sing this song for you, and I smile because of you, and I want my kids to look like you. Yeah, Carolina, yeah, 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 yeah. My darling, na, na, na. I sing this song for you, and I smile because of you, and I want my kids to look like you. Overdose, oh yeah. Can I be the one you call whenever you need someone to talk, oh yeah. I go give you the. We go born sweet, sweet picking. My darling, my darling, my darling, na na na. Carolina, yeah, 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 yeah. My darling, na na na. I sing this song for you, and I smile because of you, and I want my kids to look like you. Yeah, Carolina, yeah, 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 yeah. My darling, na, na, na. Yeah. I sing this song for you, and I smile because of you, and I want my kids to look like you. Bam, bam, tira, bam, Carolina, bam, bam, tira, bam. You give me good vibes, I cannot leave your side.
Okay, that's a very beautiful one right there, shot by LP Visuals himself, and that's exactly what we were discussing behind the studio while you guys out there were listening to Carolina and enjoying that beautiful, beautiful song by Chief Priest. Chief Priest, you have to tell us how you were able to shoot that song and put all of that together. The beautiful Vixen, how did you get to find her?
Yeah, I knew the Vixen before the video shoot,
Okay.
you know, but we weren't really close, you know. So, but whenever I look at her, I see art. You understand? And yeah, for real, just like you're art. For real. No, I'm not saying it because we're unsure of something. You are a definition of black beauty, you know. So, if I was a photographer and I look at you, I want to take a couple of shots. You understand? Why are you doing this now? Actually, you know, it's the reality now, you know. So I knew she was the one that was going to fit the role. Do you know, I had to pause the video shoot just for her to come
All the way.
Yeah, because the corona stuff, you know, there was a ban on interstate travels, and her parents couldn't let her.
That was shot where?
It was shot
in Lagos, or
yeah, it was shot in Lagos.
Okay, so now we are moving directly to the challenges that you as an artist face in the industry. I can't help but to listen to what and how you've been able to get yourself out there, despite and irrespective of whatever you face.
It's not easy, to be frank with you. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy because music requires money.
True.
Yeah, no matter how talented you are, no matter how good you are, you need money to promote your songs. If you don't promote your songs, it will only be heard by a few people, and people who actually need to hear your songs, who would value what you have to offer, would not hear it or might hear it late. You know, so music, that's why I said music is a serious business. It requires money. It requires millions of money.
True.
Yeah, so there are so many talented upcoming acts like me. I don't like to call myself upcoming because I just feel like I never just blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because anything with them with the A-list they write,
True.
they sing. I feel right, I'm a feel singer.
Of course.
Yeah, I just never did here. So like people with they like me, we did down, we never blew. We plenty.
Wow.
Very talented guys, but money not today. You understand? You need lots of money to push art. You know. So, but it's a process. We'll actually get there. I'm not complaining. It's a process.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I asked you to do us one last favor before we go, because we're fast rounding up with the show. So do us that favor and give us like maybe a line or two from Carolina, something natural from you. Just, I love your voice, naturally.
Okay. From Carolina. And if I had to choose, I still choose you. Baby, you savvy cure my craze. No fit deny, I cannot deny you. I cannot deny you, baby. Yeah. Carolina, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. My darling, na. I sing this song for you, and I smile because of you, and I want my kids to look like you.
Oh my God. And that's where we will be rounding. That's so beautiful. I love that. Yeah. I will be rounding up the entertainment beat of the weekend show here. I want to say a very big thank you to my artist, my guest, who happens to be none other but Chief Priest. Thank you. I wish you all the best in the career.
Thank you, Amaka.
Okay, so Oluchi David, no Dave, but Oluchi and the rest of the crew will be here with social media trends. So please do not go anywhere. My name is Amaka Ubeche. Thank you so much for joining us.